It's on, Linda.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming.
We're a little bit farther from the.
Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see if I can get this a little bit closer here.
So we're winging it today.
Yeah, we're trying to do this by ourselves today.
Little Linda is working on something else. Carla's behind the scene,
yes,
right?
Yes, Carla.
So good morning. I'm Linda.
And I'm Mary.
We're Pinky Mouse Sisters in the kitchen, and welcome to our kitchen. So we are making.
You didn't put your mic on.
Yes, I think I got it on.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
This apron folds over. I'm not built like normal people are. So we're making praline cookies today. So we're glad y'all have joined us, and we're going to get started making these. The oven's on 350.
Look and see, make sure there's no comments or any problems going on. Okay. All right.
We are almost the end of August, Mary. Can you believe that?
I don't know where this year has gone. I'm telling you, it has just gone by so fast.
It has.
It's so fast.
So I'm going to start creaming the butter and sugar, and we are sponsored by Imperial Sugar. We're going to be using three different kinds of Imperial Sugar today. That's open.
Yeah, I know.
So I've already spilled some this morning twice. So we're using light brown sugar in the cookie dough, and in the topping, which we'll get to that in a minute, we're using dark brown sugar to give it more of a molasses taste, and powdered sugar. So first of all, we're going to use, this is softened butter, and it's salted. We're going to use 1 stick of butter. My hands are clean, y'all. I don't like leaving a lot of butter on my butter wrappers.
I don't ever think about my glasses until
Do you need something to clean them with?
No, I'm fine. No, they're clean. It's my eyes. My eyes is doing like it done before I had cataract surgery. It's just like a film over them.
Do you think that's another COVID after
I have no idea. I'm going to, I've got a call. I've got a reminder on my phone to call, make an appointment.
Mary, I use my butter wrappers. You probably do too, to do my cookie scoop with. And just, it's just something to.
Well, it helps.
Yeah, it's something I've always done. So I'm going to crack 1 large egg here and get this butter creamed and sugar. And this is 2 cups, 1 stick of butter and 2 cups of light brown sugar, Imperial light brown sugar. I'll try not to make too much noise.
That mixer doesn't make too bad.
No, it's not real bad.
You don't have little Linda here to control your mic.
I probably should turn this off, shouldn't I?
No, that's okay. I'm afraid you might not get it back on. I'm
measuring 1 egg in it.
I'm measuring the baking powders.
And I'll take the vanilla, Mary, a teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay.
You don't have to measure it, just pour some in here. Thank you. It's looking good, isn't it?
Smells good too.
It does smell good. Okay, so now I'm going to take, it's a cup and, 2/3?
You ready for it?
Flour, yeah.
This is a cup. Do you want it all in at one time?
Just kind of pour a little bit at a time.
Okay.
This is an old recipe that I dug out, but I haven't made it, and so we're gonna see how this flour goes.
This recipe makes me think of an old. It's a really old cookbook that I was reading that belonged to Mother, and she had a lot of. I seem like I remember seeing this in there, but I don't know. if you got a book like that or not.
Is it the photo album book?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'll take the baking powder and salt.
This is 1 teaspoon of baking powders and a half a teaspoon of baking powder. So that's 1.5 teaspoons of baking powders. And how much salt?
My salt, I think it's a teaspoon.
1 teaspoon.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all do this or not, but when I'm doing a recipe, I check it off. We got
You
flour,
want me to check it off?
sugar. No, I'm just going to check. Flour, sugar, butter, egg, baking powder, salt, vanilla. Okay,
that's
so
it.
we're going to get this stirred up, and then I'll
let you another flour.
Yeah, I'm going to let you add the flour like you did the other, a little bit at a time. Okay.
No, this book that these recipes are in is
Okay.
It's an old black and white book that Mama had.
Okay, well,
I don't guess
I know that one.
And Mother, she went through and she was marking good, try this, or I made this, or whatever.
It wasn't Mary Crowley's book, was it? Okay. Kind of scattered us out.
Well, that's the way it happens when you put flour in.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Do you put any more liquids in there?
No, and that's why I was checking on the flour. I'm going to just kind of check this with my hands and see. And I was kind of leery of this. Would you get me one of those sticks of butter over there, Mary?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little bit more butter in this, and
you got butter out? Yeah, here it is.
Give me about 2 tablespoons.
Okay, let me get a knife.
And it's this is pretty crumbly. And when we put a recipe on for our members and we haven't made it ahead of time, if there's any adjustments, we're gonna tell y'all. And I just feel like that this needs a little bit more fat in it.
You say 2 tablespoons?
Yeah, we're going to do about 2 tablespoons and see if that helps. Now, another thing you could do is you could add another egg, which would give it some more moisture, but I think this butter is going to do the trick.
And you're just going to scoop those, right?
Yeah. Would you get me another egg out of the refrigerator?
I will.
Most cookies call for more than 1 egg, or most of my recipes do. And so we're winging this today. I told y'all we were. We're gonna get this right, and then we'll adjust the recipe on the members page. You can break it in that cup there for me if you don't mind, Mary. And when you see old recipes like this, sometimes you do have to make adjustments to it.
You do.
Because it could be that, they use cow's butter, butter freshly churned.
Yeah. Well, I noticed that on a lot of the recipes that was the older ones. It's just,
you have to make adjustments.
You have to make adjustments to it because it is different. A lot of them use different kind, like you said, oils or shortening or lard. Some people use lard in their stuff.
Okay. So
you feel it looks a lot better to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks a lot more like cookie dough. So we used a stick and 2 tablespoons of softened butter. And we use 2 eggs instead of 1. So I'm going to get my bench scraper, bowl scraper here, and I'll show y'all when you've made as I can't even talk. When you've made as many cookies as we've made, you know when the dough is right.
Yeah, you do.
You can, and your dough should separate from the bowl, just like this is doing, right?
Yep. Now, are you through with this for the moment?
Yeah,
until we do the top.
Yeah, I'll need it over there when we do the and it's a little bit sticky, but it's not real bad sticky. So
now you want your pans?
Yes, I've lightly greased these cookie sheets. I've got the oven on 350. And we're just going to scoop these out using the medium cookie scoop, which is 2 tablespoons. If you don't have a cookie scoop, you can eyeball it. You can, oh goodness, I'm trying to think of something. Can you think of anything they could use besides a cookie scoop, Mary?
I mean, used to, you just used a spoon. I'm serious. And just roll it in your hand. That's what.
Roll out a little ball,
if you didn't have a scoop, just take a spoon and a big spoon, a tablespoon, and then roll it around in your hand, put it in there. That's what.
Now we're going to know when we cook them whether or not these are going to spread out or whether they're going to stay cookie shape.
If you want a cookie round, you have to shape it if you don't use a scoop.
And I know how to make them to be in the right shape is get one of my pans down there that's got the little round holes in them, and they won't spread out thin.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking about pans, I'm talking about the whoopie pans.
Yes.
Whoopie pie pans. Yeah. So I think,
now
we're going to put this in the oven.
Go ahead and put it in the oven.
Yes. And we're going to set the timer for 8 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm going to, if I can get one of those pans.
Do you have it's like a fan. Does your oven have it's like a fan?
Yeah.
That's convection. Is that what that is?
Not supposed to be. I don't think it is.
Okay. Mine has convection, and that's what it does. Is the fan blows on it, cooks it more evenly.
I don't know, Mary. I've had that oven for a long time.
So how long you want to cook these, Linda?
I set it for 8 minutes.
Okay.
Please. And when you get back over here to the camera, then I'm going to grab one of my pans out from under there and cook them in this other little pan, and I'll show you how they'll turn out. Because these very well, since this dough wasn't chilled, these may run and be a lot thinner than what I want them to be.
You know, your oven doesn't say that, but mine, it has.
I don't think mine's convection. If it is, I don't know it because it's a lot older than yours.
Okay, because mine has that on there, and when you turn that on, it has a fan on the inside, and it blows and it cooks your food more evenly.
Okay.
But yours is blowing. That's what the oven is blowing out the vent. So that's why I thought maybe you had something turned on.
I don't know.
Anyway, we learn something new every day.
Okay, y'all just, Mary, you just talk while I see if I can get this pan down here without too much trouble.
Well, this morning, after all the rain that we've had, the grass is just beautiful everywhere you go. My yard is so thick with grass. And green grass, and so Chuck got out yesterday and started mowing, and he hadn't mowed 10 minutes. I think he made like 3 little rounds, big rounds around the front yard, and it came a downpour. Did it rain here yesterday?
Mary, that is so funny that you said that.
Did Mike do the same thing?
Mike has been needing to mow and for several days. And either he hasn't felt like it, or or either it was raining. Mm-hmm. So yesterday he got out to mow. Was you finished with your story?
Yeah.
Yesterday he got out to mow, and he mowed quite a bit, and the belt came off the lawnmower.
Oh no!
So, and he got too hot.
So it didn't rain here yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
And so he worked on it a long time. Finally got it on. He had to come in twice because he was just about to pass out. He got so hot. And then he got the belt back on, and he went back out to mow. And it came a rain windstorm out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. I'm gonna use some more of that. Whoops, wrong one. And so he come in twice because he felt so bad. And he said the devil tried to attack him every way he could, but he did not quite finished, but I don't know if you noticed or not, but it looked a lot better. The yard looked a lot better this morning.
Well, mine looks like somebody's took a path and just made a path through around the circle in front of my yard. But he'll finish it today. But it rained on. He couldn't mow after. I mean, he said it came a downpour. I wasn't even home. I was in Kilgore, and while I was in Kilgore, it came a downpour. And I did take my umbrella in because I seen the clouds. But by the time I got out of Walmart, it had stopped. But he had to stop. He said he mowed a few minutes after it started. It was sprinkling, then just got where he couldn't. And then the grass was wet. And he won't mow after the grass gets wet because it stops up the blades underneath the lawnmower.
Now, y'all know I could throw this little dab away, but I'm not.
No, that's too much.
Because I just don't want to.
So she got her what she called the little whippy pan out. Did I say it right?
Yep, you did.
Put it in these little flat ones. I don't think I have any pans like this, Linda.
Well, you know, there's a story behind that, too. And the first pan I bought, they're, what's that guy's name? Is it Duff?
I don't know.
What's his name?
You talking about on television?
Duff Goldman, the cake charmer.
Oh.
Yeah, from Baltimore. This is going to be 3 cookies on one pan.
Okay.
That's not going to be very much, but that's all right. I just didn't want to lose that. Anyway, I bought the one pan at TJ Maxx, and it was like $6.99 or something.
Yeah.
Well, everybody that bakes knows that you got to have more than one pan alike to bake cookies with. So what do? I go on Amazon and key it in and order one and paid $40 for the second pan.
Goodness.
And I know that was ridiculous, but when I want something, if I can, I'll get it.
Yeah.
And I needed that second pan, so I
Yeah.
paid $40 for one and $6 or $7 for the other one. But anyway.
Well, they're cute little pans.
That's what I make the little lemon frosted
Yeah,
cookies in.
I know it
and
is.
they do make a round cookie. So I'm doing that as backup in case those others spread.
So now you do something else to these cookies.
Yes, I guess we need to get over
Yeah.
there.
I was thinking
I'm
we had
sitting
something
there
else
like
to do.
we're done. Oh my Lord. Okay, I'm gonna turn this burner on. I guess I need to wash my hands again. Mike cleaned up the stove for me yesterday. I cooked that oatmeal, and I had it in a plenty big enough pot, Mary, and I still ran it over.
The oatmeal?
Yes,
Yeah.
it made me so mad.
Yeah. Oatmeal is so easy to run over.
I had it in that new big pot.
Is that right? Is it?
But
How much
and I
oatmeal
put
was
the-
you cooking?
I cooked a cup, a
Okay.
half a cup each
Yeah.
for us a serving.
Yeah.
But it just, you know how it does
Yeah.
when it starts. Okay.
Okay, so
Ouch.
now what are you doing?
Touching the bottom of that boiler.
Okay, I'm going to move it over so they can see what you're
Okay,
doing.
so where'd you put my recipe at?
right here.
Okay, so this is the topping that goes on this. And I'm laughing because
What is it?
we may have some new followers that think we're nuts. If y'all are new to us, this is us. This is us unfiltered. We do not tape these shows; they're live. So what we're doing is what you see.
Right.
So this is a topping. It's a cup of imperial powdered sugar, 2/3 cup of chopped pecans, half a cup of imperial dark brown sugar. You always want to firmly pack your brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, and a tablespoon of light corn syrup. And
So what do you want in the boiler first?
I am using K-Row. So I'm going to put the brown sugar and the water and the K-Row.
And that's a 1/4 cup is what that is? Or that's
It's a half a cup.
And then,
And that's water,
how much water?
2 tablespoons.
Okay.
And that's a tablespoon of K-Row. And it's light corn syrup, but this just happened to be K-Row. But if you don't have K-Row and you use the store brand, that's all right too. I've got store brands over there on my baker's rack. So you try to keep extra stuff like that too, especially starting in the fall when you're baking.
I've been thinking about that.
It's it's frustrating when you get ready to bake something you don't have what you want. So some things you can substitute, some you can't. So I try to keep baking supplies. Now we're not going to use that right now. Okay. We're going to cook this first.
Okay.
And then we're going to put the powdered sugar in it and kind of beat that in. This is just a little topping that's going to go on the cookie.
Okay.
And we're going to...
it sounds like something kind of like German chocolate, the coconut.
They did spread, but they didn't go real flat.
No.
I kind of put them close together. Okay, it said 8 to 10 minutes, so I'm going to put 2 more minutes on here. That is what my recipe said, right? No, it's 10 to 12. Okay. So 2 more minutes, I'll have cooked them for 10 minutes. Yeah, and just kind of, I want the sugar to dissolve, Mary, so just kind of, and we don't want it to burn, of course, but just kind of stir it in there. And I've got my cookie racks over here to put them on to cool so they can cool. And while they're cooling, we may just go back over there and sit down and talk.
Okay.
I toasted these pecans. Y'all know I'm a big fan of toasted nuts. If you're cooking something like a pecan pie, I wouldn't toast them because that pie is going to be in the oven cooking for an hour, and you don't want to have burnt nuts. But something like this, or if you're putting them in the actual cookie dough, it really tastes better when you toast them. So I toasted and chopped them with the food chopper.
I want to make sure that I got that handle. I was going to show them. Instead of moving the camera, I was going to bring it over here to y'all. This is how it looks.
And you don't, let's see, we don't really want to cook it a long time. We're just cooking it till it's smooth and dissolved.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you think
so? Yeah, I think that's good. So now we'll put the powdered sugar in there.
All of it at one time.
Yeah.
That's a cup.
That's a cup
of imperial powdered sugar. That's okay.
And then we're just going to stir this until it's smooth. And I've got the mixer handy in case we need to really get it smooth. This looks kind of runny, don't it?
Yeah, but it'll get thicker. I feel like, because that K-Row.
And it'll probably smooth out. I probably won't even need the mixer on here. Right. But we're gonna.
Well, let me tell you something. A little encouragement. You know how everybody, it's just life, goes through little slumps and valleys, and so I felt kind of like I've been that way just for a little while. Nothing big, but I was just thinking this morning. I was getting dressed, and I hadn't thought about this song in a long, long time, but I just started singing it. And you know what it is?
What?
Something good is about to happen.
Oh, no. I love that song.
Something good is on its way.
I just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is on its way. What's the rest of it?
Oh, I know.
Something, 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 something. Something it could be just any day.
Yeah, I was singing that on the way over here, and now that I got on camera, I can't even remember those 2 lines. But anyway, that's so I'm just going to take it that was a sign from the Lord that something good is fixing to happen, and that's great.
And it may be for some of our viewers too,
yes,
Mary.
It might be for y'all. I don't know why that came to me. So it might not even be for us. So if you're struggling out there and you're in a valley, which that's just life, just remember doesn't last that long, and you do come out of it, and then something good will happen. So that's just, and you know, Linda, a lot of things, our moods, depends on what's going on in our life at that time. It could be health, it could be finances, it could be children, it could be anything. All of that affects your day-to-day life. And so if you have a good outlook and think about, you know, the goodness of the Lord and what He has done for you good, it makes your life a little bit easier and bearable.
Yes. I guess I'm going to turn this burner off. I took that off the burner. You're absolutely right, Mary. I've noticed 2 things. When you're sick, or when someone in your family or one of your loved ones is sick, it takes a toll on you, and it can bring you down to a place where you're not as positive as
Right.
you normally would be. So, my buzzer's going
Yeah.
off.
Got to check our cookies.
So keep your head up,
Yes.
and I pray.
Oh, bless you. Don't get burned.
I'm going to burn myself before this day's over with.
They sure
See,
look
they did
good.
kind of flatten out a little bit.
Yeah,
they
but
did.
They sure
so
look good.
I'm gonna cook these, and I'll have to wait and cook those others because
Okay.
I don't want them.
I do want to say, because I know we got lots of people out there that pray. My pastor's wife is having back surgery today at 2 o'clock. And so just say a prayer that it'll all go, the doctors, the Lord would guide their hands, and it'll all come out. She's just been in so much pain, she didn't think that she could handle it anymore. So the doctors give her an okay, her heart's okay, and everything's okay for her to have the surgery. And but we're just going to believe, help me believe that everything's going to be okay. She is 83 years old. She may be older than that. I'm saying 83 just to be safe. I know she's 83. And so that's, you know, that's, your age plays a part in everything when you're going to have surgery. So just say a prayer for her, because
Yes,
she's
Sister
she's
Boatman.
more than just my pastor's wife. She is my friend. So
she's a wonderful,
she's a wonderful lady. Okay, now what are we going to do, Linda?
Okay, so we've got the this made, and it almost resembles a caramel,
it
versus kind of thus the praline thing. Now
Right.
it doesn't look like very much, but you're only going to be putting like a little, maybe not even a teaspoon on top of the cookie, and it's
Right.
going to set. And we're going to put the pecans on it before it
It'll be
sets.
thicker, yeah, when you put those
So
pecans on there
I'm going
too.
to leave that sitting there.
Okay.
Because I've got to leave these
All right,
here.
so are you going to take those up and put them on the
I'm going to put them on the cooling rack, but I thought I'd leave them on the. If you take cookies up right when they come out of the oven, they're going to tear.
Too soft, I know.
And so I may have to leave these set a minute. I'm using this big spatula because,
I'm going to try to move the camera just a little bit closer. I hope I don't mess up the internet, but
see, that one I'm tearing. I'm going to have to
Okay.
leave them set on
Okay.
this pan just a little bit longer.
Okay. All right.
But we got stuff that we can
Right.
sit over here and talk
Right.
about.
Right.
And I'll get up and check the cookies as they when the buzzer goes off.
All right.
Get this cleaned up and out of the way because we got
I guess we can show them.
we got some business to take care of.
We want to show y'all something.
In case y'all are wondering why I said business, because that's how East Texans talk. Give me some business.
All right, we'll talk about this one first.
Okay. So back a few weeks ago when we were doing one of our live videos, we mentioned that we were going to try to figure out a way to give away one of Mama's books and then let it be passed on to other people.
Right.
Well, we're still working on the logistics of that. Y'all know we're slow. But one of our sweet viewers,
Yes.
Ann Conover from Greenville, North Carolina, she didn't care if us mention her name, did she?
She didn't say not to.
I hope I didn't make a mistake, Ann. If I did, I
I
apologize.
don't think the letter said not to.
She sent a check for one of Mama's books. So we're going to go back to that video and choose one of those.
Yes. And when we go back to the video and choose one of those names that had said that they would like to have a book and pass it on, we will go back and then I guess tomorrow we'll announce who we're sending the book to.
Right.
So,
So thank you, Ann, very much for doing this. I know whoever gets this book will be very appreciative.
Right.
And
we got a beautiful card from Peterson. Isn't that her name?
Pearson.
Pearson. Patricia Pearson. Beautiful card from the UK. And nice little letter. Thank you, Patricia.
And we're not going to read the letter,
No.
but it was very heart-touching,
Right.
this letter. And these are
She
so
made
cute.
these. This makes me think of
Mama.
Mother so much, because this is kind of things that Mother made when she was alive. Look,
She made mine
she
gray-headed.
made Linda's gray-headed. Isn't that the cutest thing you've
That
ever
is
seen?
so adorable.
With the little pie, and she's got her initial L on her bib, on her apron, and on my
I just
apron
love
she's
her.
got my brown hair, and she's got an M on the apron. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? When I got it, it just thrilled my heart.
Show the little oven mitts to match my apron.
The little oven mitts. Isn't that the cutest? And the little pie.
Thank you so much.
That is
for
cutest.
the time that you. Now this is a person that she told us in the letter that she has arthritis in her hands. Because our mother worked so hard making items, I just know how much work and love she put into this. I wished I could just give you a big hug.
I would
Thank you so very much. What is her first name again?
I think it's
Patricia. Thank you very much, Patricia. This means the world to me. I'm going to get a doll's tin to put mine on.
Me too.
And display it. It's just beautiful, and I will always treasure it.
Me too. It just made me think of Mother so much.
And we'll have to decide when we pass who's going to get which one's going to get which. Linda will get one and Carl will get the other one.
Yeah.
But these are so cute.
I guess it would depend on who turns gray-headed first.
I guess so. Carla probably. I don't know though. She might not turn gray-headed either. But I think either one would be proud of them. Thank you again very much, Patricia.
Patricia, you are an excellent. I guess you'd say not seamstress, but yeah, in a way it is. It's anyway. You are very neat with your work, and it's beautiful. And I will treasure it. I'll put it in my china cabinet. It's not china cabinet. It's a curio cabinet. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, Patricia.
I think if I would have chilled this dough, these wouldn't have run quite as much.
Is that right?
Yeah, as they did.
Right. Well, they sure look good. That's for sure.
They really smell good.
Yeah, they do. And we're going to Bear Creek, and I'll wait till Linda gets over here to tell you. It's Bear Creek Smokehouse in Marshall. A few weeks ago, y'all may remember us doing a video there. It's a beautiful place. They have meats, all kinds of things to buy, and they serve lunches. And they do their own barbecue in the back with the long, huge pit. And so we're going to do a meet and greet there on October the 22nd. Is that right? October 22nd.
October the 22nd.
October the 22nd. And we would like to get a poll about who out there would like to meet us there. And you can spend all day, but we only have, far as us on the video, we only have from 10 to 12, and that we will be eating lunch there. You can purchase your lunch from them. But we're going to be probably from 10 to 11, we're going to be talking and greeting.
And taking pictures.
Right.
And I believe we'll have some of our merchandise there if y'all want to purchase that. They told us that we could do that. And but we need, and forgive me if you've already said this,
go ahead.
but we need we need to lock in a solid head count to let Bear Creek know. So this is not.
We're not taking the poll now, but we're letting you know we are going to create a poll.
Yes, there'll be one place for you to just answer the question, yes or no. Would you commit to come?
You don't have to say that today in comment, because we got to get a poll and just a specific post for that.
And little Linda will do that.
Right.
So there'll be other people there besides us, and we just need to have a head count because there is limited space as far as how many people can come. It's a really neat place. The address is Marshall. It's actually between Harleton and Marshall. I know before some people from local people said it wasn't Marshall, but their address is Marshall.
Yes.
But it's right on 154. It's a beautiful setting.
They have lots of shopping you can do.
Yeah,
there.
lots of things you can do. Lots of places to take pictures. Good people.
Family Christian
yes, and it's been, didn't he say 3 generations?
1941. Was it 1941 or 1938?
Something like that. I don't remember the exact date. But we met Robbie and his wife Tracy, and Kevin the manager, and also Robbie's mother Brenda.
Right. Yes.
Very, very nice people, and I've been over there lots of times, but we'd never been over there as Pinky Moss.
Right.
So I'll be thinking about that.
Their bacon is delicious. They have meats. So if you come, bring your little ice chest.
Yeah.
If you're interested in purchasing some meat, it's a nice place.
Their smoked turkey breasts are really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. I bought one of those and we cut it in half. Mm-hmm. And y'all know Mike is real picky and he loved it.
Yeah.
He really liked it. Okay, so, I'm just going to check this.
Okay. But we're excited about it, and we get requests all the time, even in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, even Longview. So this is in Houston, somewhere that's you don't have to travel so far. You know, would be a good time for you to do it. And also, I was thinking they have so many nice things that you might even pick up a Christmas gift or something. You know, because they have. It's not just food that they have. They have lots of things, but their food menu, we will, I know they have brisket, and the day that we be doing this, you can actually go to the pit and choose your meat right off the pit.
Pick out your meat. Yeah. It's a huge pit.
It's a huge pit. That pit is probably, you say 12 foot long?
Yeah,
maybe?
probably. It's
probably
big.
At least 12 foot long. It's really, really long, a big pit. And you'll get to meet the owner, and anyway, it's just going to be a fun day, but we do need to lock in head counts. So I might just try one of these cookies.
So what did I get this out for? I don't even know what I got that out for. Probably don't need it.
Is it getting thick?
It is. I may have to warm it just a bit.
Have you put your pecans in it yet?
No, we're going to put them on top.
Oh, you're just going to sprinkle them on top.
Yeah.
I see.
We're going to sprinkle them on top. So if this sets, and it will set, you just want to turn the burner back on low and heat it just a minute.
On the brown sugar
topping. on this topping.
Yeah.
So you can tell that it's set like that.
And if there's any new ones, new followers, Linda and I are not twins. We are sisters, and they're 17 months apart. We have two brothers, and I have an older brother. Then it's me. Then it's Linda, and then our younger brother Edward, that some of you might have met a few weeks ago in Mississippi. So that's just a little bit about us, and of course our mother and dad has passed away, and my mother wrote a book before she passed away, and we have published that, so that's on our website, and our website is PinkyMossKitchen.com, and you can go there and check out our books, cookbook, and our mama's story. Years ago, Linda, there was a lady, and I don't remember her name, it's been so many years ago, came to the church, and we wrote, and that's what she had us, everybody to do, the ladies, in our ladies meeting, is to write your story.
Oh.
And we did that years ago. So just write in a small condensed form, your life story, and we named it My Story. And so, everybody has a story. Everybody has,
yes.
Your story is your life, Some, everybody's is different. And, but Mother, she wrote hers. And back in about 95, wasn't it, Linda? 1995?
I think so. Yeah, I think
something like that. That's when she actually wrote the book. And then we published it for her this year. Linda, it was this year, wasn't it? It was in March, wasn't it?
Yes, we got them in March, yes.
We finally got it out in March. But we're proud of it, and so you can find that on our website.
Okay, so I've almost got these others ready. These the first ones that I cooked are the ones that we're going to top, and I will I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. Y'all know I always give y'all my opinion. These are not the prettiest cookies in the world.
That's all right. They sure look good. They taste good. I mean, looks don't matter whenever you're.
These are going to be better because they're going to be round, cooked in those pans.
Well, these, Linda, actually are round. We just didn't know how to judge how far apart to put them, and when they stuck together, it made them not shape up.
You're going to see these. These are shaped a little better, and I can't take them out of the pan yet.
I know.
But these are going to be perfect for putting
that'd be perfect to put your little topping on.
Topping in.
And I was reading in the paper, Ellis Pottery has their fall stuff on sale.
Oh, so you're going by there today.
I'm going by Ellis Pottery from here. Not that I need one thing. I have got so much, but that's okay. I'm mostly looking around. I'm just going to look around and see. That's that picture that you put on Facebook, Linda, is where we made that at Ellis Pottery.
We made that at Ellis. We sure did. We did make it there.
So, but I'm
okay. So I put those in the utility room to get them cool.
To cool off.
And y'all notice that after I heated that just a little bit,
it got really thick.
It got thick. It set. So don't touch that board, Mary. Okay. I'm the one that's been touching everything all morning.
I picked something. I forgot what it was. I touched the top of the oven. Didn't leave a burn, but about like you did a while ago, just barely touched it. I thought it was going to leave a burn, but it didn't.
I've touched mine twice this morning already. Yep.
Oh goodness.
I see one little tiny spot on my arm. Okay, so these cookies, I already tasted one over there. They do taste delicious. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. They are very sweet. And that's before we put that on them. They're already very sweet. I'll get another paper plate so you can use that one.
Oh, well, we're just going to put it...
yeah, but we both need one to work off of.
Okay.
So, this might not look like much topping, but it should be enough to do all the cookies. And this made 27 cookies.
27 cookies?
Yeah.
Another thing that I was going to tell y'all was the birthday drawing for the apron. We give an apron away every month to the birthdays that are in that month. We'll actually do that next Tuesday because tomorrow is the last day, but we want everyone that's had a birthday in August to get their name in. So is that or do you want to draw tomorrow?
No, that's good.
We have drawn on the very last day of the month before, and somebody would post their August birthday that night. So we're giving everybody a chance that's had a birthday this month in August to send the date of your birthday, your name and address to 903-235-4804, and we'll draw Tuesday, and we'll have it announced Tuesday. We'll probably draw over the weekend, but we'll announce the winner over at our video next Tuesday.
Now, when you're putting this on there, you got to get these pecans on there fast because this sets really fast.
All right. Well, I'm not helping you none, am I? I'm talking.
And this is already getting a little bit hard, so we may have to soften it again.
Well, you don't want a whole lot on it, do you?
No, you just want some in the middle because this is sweet and the cookie's sweet, so. You know, you don't want to put a whole lot.
Now, your September birthdays, don't post them. Don't start posting them till the last week of the month. Because I have to keep them on the phone to draw at the end of the month, and I'll get them too many, and I won't be able to save them. Yours might get overlooked if you post it early in the month.
And you might even want to... keep this on your burner so while you're doing this,
that would probably be a good idea
because this does set really fast.
Do you want me to put it back on the burner, or
I think we can finish these?
Okay.
And then before I do the others, and I'll take pictures of the ones that will actually be. You see, it's almost like fudge, isn't it, Mary?
It's almost like fudge. Smells divine.
And like I said, these are not the prettiest in the world here, but the others will look a lot better than this.
Okay. Alrighty. Are we going to do this one, or do you want it?
Yeah, I took a bite off of that one, but we can do that
you
one.
You took a bite off of it?
Yeah.
This is one you took, said how you know it's sweet.
Yep. No.
This kind of makes me think of a peanut butter cookie.
Well, it's not going to taste like peanut butter.
No, I know.
But it kind of looks like it.
I was going down the cookie aisle. I was getting some crackers.
We're going to try that one. Well, we can try one that's set.
And he said, I'm looking for some peanut butter cookies. And I helped him look. We couldn't find any. And I said, well, I'll tell you what we used to do. And I said, we'd buy a box of vanilla wafers and a jar of peanut butter and make me a peanut butter cookie. And he laughed. He said, no, that's old school. I said, yep, that's where I come from. You make do with what you got. So.
Okay, so those are cooling. I've just got those other 3 in the oven.
So this is one we're going to taste?
Yeah, we're going to taste.
That one right there.
We can taste that one. We can taste of any of them we want to.
Well, I'm ready to taste. Are you?
Yeah, go ahead and taste. Let me move this out of the way so they can see.
I broke some of it off because I want to get some of that fudge in the nut.
Can they see these?
It's delicious. Yeah.
It's sweet.
Mm-hmm. That's it. It's delicious.
So what do you think, Mary?
It's delicious.
Need a glass of milk or a cup of coffee or some tea, whatever you drink.
Milk's what I want, but I don't want any. But this is delicious.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And you know what? It really doesn't take that long to make them. 45 minutes, and you've got a
not long at all.
Good cookie. So it kind of tastes like a syrup tea cake. Does it?
I can definitely taste the praline taste because of the brown sugar and the pecans and stuff. It doesn't really remind me of a syrup tea cake.
It don't? Okay. Well, it kind
because I'm tasting more of a praline taste than. But that's delicious. Just me.
Well, hey, my taste is probably off, but it's good. It's really good.
They're sweet. And I will tell you, they are sweet.
Okay. It's delicious. Kids would love it.
Yeah. And you could make smaller ones. And if you could also, if you don't have this pan that I've got in the oven now, or not in the oven, it's in there cooling, but they could do a muffin tin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do that.
Put your dough in a muffin tin. You sure could.
You want to just lightly grease it so you can get it out. And they could use the bite-sized ones too, Mary, if they wanted little tiny cookies.
Absolutely.
For your little kiddos, especially around Christmas time. Oh my goodness. I've seen so many cookies have one bite off of them and it lay them down and it goes in the garbage. Yeah. And so we started making little small cookies, and even the adults, because they want to try something of everything.
We have such a variety, yeah.
So the smaller portions are definitely the way to go for a get-together, Christmas, Thanksgiving, or church function or something, because you just got to try some of all of it, right?
Right.
So is there anything else, Mary, that we're supposed to say?
I think we pretty well covered it.
We'll be at your house tomorrow.
We'll be at my house tomorrow.
We just want to say, there are some more things we need to say. We want to do a shout out to Kathy Skeen. Y'all know that she's been on. She's been up here, been to our parties, and she was a flower girl at Mary's wedding. We've known her since she was like 4 or 5 years old. She's part of our family. Today is her mother's birthday. So happy birthday, Grandma Jean.
Happy
She's
birthday,
81
Jean.
years old.
Yeah.
I talked to her this morning, called and left her a message, and she called me back, and so I got to say happy birthday to her. And so many people If you have a birthday today, happy birthday to you too. But I just want to say something for all of our friends and followers. And I don't even really like that word follower. To me, it's more, y'all are more like friends and family to us than you are, you know, an acquaintance. I know we haven't met but a few of y'all. But they are the best, Mary.
I think
y'all
we have
are
the
just
best.
so wonderful. We, you know, we're little in the scheme of things, but we really like the people that, you know, watch us.
We appreciate it.
And we do. And our new friends and our new people that are watching our videos, we hope that you'll share us with your friends and your church friends and your neighbors, and let them know that, you know, we do live videos. So if they're expecting a Food Network type show, we are not that. No. We cook in our kitchens.
Yes.
And we live in our homes and we cook in our kitchens. So that means that, you know, there are going to be some mistakes, you know, and we may not be set up like a professional kitchen, but we do what we love to do.
Yes. We get to be together and visit and do what we like to do, cook.
Yeah, and we love visiting with y'all.
Yeah,
we feel like we are right there with y'all, and we could give all of y'all a hug, we would.
Right.
So thank you again for watching us. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock at Mary's. And then we don't know yet where we're going to be Thursday, but we're going to be out somewhere, out and about, doing a video Thursday. So we love y'all, and we will take some pictures and post some of these on our page for the day's over. So God bless. Count your blessings.
Bye. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I think you got another. Your burner's on.
Oh, my goodness. It's burning.